Have you ever wondered if the potent root called ginger, revered for its health benefits, could also be a source of health problems? It's a question that might surprise many of us. After all, ginger has long been celebrated as a culinary powerhouse and a staple in traditional medicine around the globe. This humble root, with its distinct flavor and aroma, is known to pack a punch when it comes to health benefits. It's been touted as a remedy for everything from nausea and digestion issues to inflammation and even common colds. But here's where the plot thickens. As with most things in life, the saying, "too much of a good thing can be bad," rings true even for this wonder root. Yes, you heard it right. Despite its impressive health-boosting properties, ginger might not be everyone's cup of tea. The reality is, our bodies are unique. What works wonders for one person might not sit well with another. Ginger, despite its fame and popularity, is no exception to this rule. It's a paradox that has intrigued scientists and medical practitioners alike. As we peel back the layers, we find that certain health conditions might not react favorably to ginger. In fact, in some cases, ginger could potentially exacerbate certain health issues. It's a surprising revelation, isn't it? But don't worry, we're here to dissect this paradox and shed light on the intricacies of this complex relationship between ginger and our health. Intrigued? We thought so. This is just the tip of the iceberg. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll uncover the nuances and explore the less-known side of ginger. We'll discuss who should be cautious and why ginger might not be the best choice for them. So, let's delve deeper and find out who should avoid ginger and why. While ginger is a common ingredient in many of our kitchens, it's not without its side effects. A culinary staple in many cultures, ginger adds a flavorful kick to our food and a myriad of health benefits to our bodies. However, like all good things, too much can lead to unwanted consequences. Today, we delve into the potential side effects of excessive ginger consumption. Firstly, we have the infamous heartburn. Characterized by a burning sensation in the chest, heartburn is quite an uncomfortable experience. When consumed in large amounts, ginger can trigger this due to its spicy nature. It's not something you'd want to experience on a regular basis, trust me. Next on the list is diarrhea. Yes, you heard it right. While ginger is often used to soothe an upset stomach, going overboard with it can swing the pendulum in the other direction. It can induce diarrhea, leading to dehydration and electrolyte imbalance if not managed appropriately. Now let's talk about stomach discomfort. This is a broad term encompassing various forms of unease in the abdominal area. It can range from a mild stomach ache to severe abdominal cramps. Overconsumption of ginger can lead to such discomfort due to its strong effects on the digestive system. It's important to remember that these side effects are usually mild and occur due to overconsumption. Consuming ginger in moderate amounts as part of a balanced diet should not result in these side effects. However, each individual's tolerance varies and it's always best to listen to your body. But these are not the only health concerns associated with ginger. Let's explore further. Did you know that ginger can act as a natural blood thinner? That's right, our popular spice friend ginger has a hidden talent. It's not just a flavor booster for your favorite dishes. It's also a natural blood thinner. Now let's delve a little deeper to understand what this means. Blood thinners are substances that prevent blood clots from forming. Sounds good, right? And yes, in many cases it is. For example, preventing blood clots can reduce the risk of strokes and heart attacks. So you might be wondering, isn't it a great thing that ginger has such properties? Well, the answer is a nuanced one. While it's true that ginger's blood-thinning properties can be beneficial for some, they can pose risks for others. If you're someone who is already on blood-thinning medications, ginger's effects can compound with your medication, leading to an increased risk of excessive bleeding. This is because when blood is too thin, it has a harder time clotting, which can make even a small cut a serious issue. And it's not just individuals on blood-thinning medications who need to be cautious. People with bleeding disorders, such as hemophilia, should also reconsider their ginger intake. In such conditions, the body's ability to stop bleeding is impaired. So, adding a natural blood thinner like ginger to the mix can potentially exacerbate the situation, leading to prolonged or excessive bleeding. The key takeaway here is not to demonize ginger. It's a fantastic spice with many health benefits. However, like all things, it should be consumed with knowledge and caution. It's all about understanding your body, your health conditions, and how different foods can interact with them. And this is where conversations with healthcare professionals come in. If you're on blood-thinning medications or have a bleeding disorder, it's crucial to discuss your diet, including your ginger intake, with your doctor. They can provide personalized advice based on your specific situation and needs. Thus, if you're on such medications or have a bleeding disorder, you might want to reconsider your ginger intake. It's not about avoiding ginger entirely, but about making informed decisions for your health. After all, knowledge is the first step to taking control of your well-being. Ginger is often praised for its digestive benefits, but can it be a problem for those with gallstones? This is a question that's been floating around for a while now. Let's dive into the details. Ginger has long been celebrated for its ability to soothe an upset stomach and aid digestion. Part of this is due to its capacity to stimulate bile production. Now, bile is a critical component of our digestive process. It helps break down fats and enhances the absorption of nutrients. Sounds great, right? Well, here's the catch. While increased bile production is generally beneficial, it can pose a problem for those suffering from gallstones. Gallstones, you see, are hardened deposits that form in the gallbladder. This tiny organ stores bile produced by the liver, releasing it to aid digestion when needed. When there's an overproduction of bile, it can lead to a higher concentration of cholesterol or bilirubin, substances that can crystallize and form gallstones. If ginger is consumed in large quantities and stimulates excessive bile production, it could potentially exacerbate this condition. But there's more. If a gallstone obstructs the bile ducts, the trapped bile can cause inflammation and infection, conditions known as cholecystitis and cholangitis respectively. These are serious complications that require immediate medical attention. Now, it's important to note that moderate consumption of ginger is unlikely to cause such a drastic increase in bile production. However, if you already have gallstones, even a small increase could potentially lead to discomfort or complications. Furthermore, it's also worth mentioning that research in this area is still ongoing. While there is some evidence pointing to the potential risks of ginger consumption for individuals with gallstones, more comprehensive studies are needed to fully understand the relationship. So, to wrap things up, ginger is a wonderful natural remedy with numerous health benefits. But like anything else, it should be used with caution, particularly if you have underlying health conditions. And if you have gallstones, it might be wise to limit your ginger intake. Pregnancy is a time of caution and care, but is ginger safe during this delicate phase? This is a question that has been at the heart of many discussions and studies. Ginger, a common household spice, is often hailed as a natural remedy for morning sickness, a common ailment during pregnancy. Many pregnant women find relief from nausea and vomiting in the comforting warmth of ginger tea or ginger-infused foods. However, the safety of ginger during pregnancy is a topic of debate and concern among healthcare professionals and expecting mothers alike. Over the years, numerous studies have been conducted to understand the effects of ginger during pregnancy. Some studies suggest that ginger is safe and can be beneficial during pregnancy. They indicate that ginger can ease morning sickness without any negative effects on the pregnancy or the developing fetus. On the other hand, there are studies that raise concerns about the consumption of ginger during pregnancy. These studies suggest that ginger may interfere with fetal development, leading to potential risks. There are also concerns about ginger possibly increasing the risk of miscarriage, especially when consumed in large amounts. The conflicting nature of these studies leaves many in a quandary. Can ginger be safely consumed during pregnancy, or is it best avoided? The answer, unfortunately, is not black and white. As with many things related to pregnancy and health, individual circumstances and conditions play a significant role. What works for one may not work for another. Hence, it is important to take these studies as a reference point, not as definitive answers. Pregnancy is a special time, and it's always best to consult your healthcare provider before consuming ginger. A healthcare provider equipped with knowledge about your specific health condition and needs is the best person to guide you regarding the consumption of ginger during pregnancy. So before you reach for that cup of ginger tea, make a call to your healthcare provider. Because when it comes to pregnancy, it's better to be safe than sorry. Scene script. Ginger, like many things in life, is beneficial but only when consumed in moderation. As we've discussed throughout this video, the potent spice known as ginger holds a plethora of health benefits. It can help fight inflammation, soothe digestive issues, and even aid in reducing muscle soreness. Yet, as with any good thing, there can be too much of it. We've taken a deep dive into the potential pitfalls of consuming too much ginger. It's essential to understand that while ginger is a natural substance, it still has the potential to interact with our bodies in unexpected ways. This is particularly true for those with specific health conditions. For individuals on blood-thinning medications, ginger's ability to slow down clotting could potentially be a cause for concern. Similarly, for those suffering from gallstones, the spice could potentially exacerbate the condition, leading to painful flare-ups. Even during pregnancy, a time when morning sickness might make the anti-nausea effects of ginger seem like a godsend, caution must be exercised. Its consumption should be moderated, and any changes in intake should be discussed with a healthcare provider. These examples underscore the importance of considering individual health conditions before incorporating or increasing the amount of ginger in one's diet. Just because it's natural, doesn't mean it's harmless in all situations or for all people. The key takeaway here: moderation and awareness. While ginger can certainly be a beneficial addition to our diets, it's crucial to be aware of how it might interact with our individual health situations. And as with all things, it should be consumed in moderation. Remember, when it comes to our health, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Always consult with a healthcare provider before making any drastic changes to your diet. We hope that you found this information about ginger and its potential health problems useful. It's fascinating, isn't it? How something as common as ginger can have such diverse effects on our health. Now, we're curious. Have you had any experiences with ginger either as a panacea or a peril? We'd love to hear your stories. And there's more where that came from. If you've enjoyed this video and found it insightful, why not become part of our growing community? Hit that subscribe button and you'll be the first to know when we post new content. It's a big world of health and wellness out there, and we're just scratching the surface. Think about the people in your life who might benefit from knowing more about the health implications of ginger. Consider sharing this video with them. After all, knowledge is most powerful when it's shared. Thank you for watching, and remember to take care of your health. We look forward to bringing you more insightful videos soon. Stay tuned.